So friends, it's been a very long time since I've interacted with you for the last time. So due to some reasons, I could not connect with all of you. So you must have seen that videos were not being shared. So the reason was that I was preparing a platinum module on my website, that is BankTekSkills.com. So that module, platinum module, is a whole, you can say, the whole concept of banking, be it liability side or asset sides, have been explained in that, besides various inquiry menus and all that. So you can view those videos live, you can understand those videos live, right? So I think that will be very useful for all of you. So recently when you log into my website, that is banktekskills.com, I've given the link in the YouTube's information tab also. You can click there and just choose any email ID and do any password, choose any password, and that you can do it, right? So again, I thank all of you for choosing my YouTube channels and subscribing to it. I've got overwhelming response and a lot of likes and a lot of comments are I receive daily, and try and satisfy their queries as far as possible. So certain queries regarding menu options, so it may be slightly differently customized in different banks, those who are using Finacle, right? Otherwise steps and the process is the same, right? So don't worry about that. And in this video I'll try and show you how we do this RTGS NEFT. The first is, what is the difference between RTGS and NEFT? So net electronic fund transfer, a minimum limit is rupee 1, maximum there's no limit, and there is a half an hour batch cycle. So there are 11 cycles in a day and night. Timings have been done away with this. A customer can do it 24 into 7. RTGS, it is real time gross settlement. As we put the data in the system, it starts moving towards the beneficiary's account. In NEFT, it waits for half an hour. The entry waits for half an hour. Maybe there are more entries coming in place, right? So that way, I think the basic difference is, in NEFT, the beneficiary should receive the amount within 2 hours, whereas in RTGS, it is half an hour. That beneficiary's account should be credited, right? And when a customer requests for this RTGS NEFT, a UTR number is generated by the system, which is to be shared with him, so that he can pass it on to the remitter, to the beneficiary, in case he requires any reference numbers, right? And for this, for customers in reference also, if he wants to inquire where this payment has gone, or where the hazard reached or not, so he can inquire at the branches. So the option is HPORDM, right? And minimum amount for RTGS is 2 lakhs, maximum there is no limit. NEFT rupee 1, maximum there is no limit, right? So basics are the same, only the time, only the limit, minimum limit, and the timings. In both the cases, timings have been done away with by RBI, because we are moving towards cashless economy and cashless banking, right? So HPORDM is the generally command, right? There's one more command, HPOOTC, over the counter. So suppose a customer comes in and directly deposits a cash less than 50,000 for RTGS NEFT. So we can use HPOOTC, right? So this is HPORDM. So we debit the account and we ask the customer to fill the beneficiary's detail, IFSC code, account number, name, any message he wants to build in here, that he can do it here, right? So enter the menu option is HPORDM, click on go. So the payment order maintenance criteria screen appears on your screen. That would appear immediately, right? So HPORDM is the command, right? Then this is the screenshot that I'm sharing you in my website. And all these videos are live of the Finacle, though that will be very useful to all of you. You can use them, and you can understand them, pause them, note it down, view as many times as possible. So I would suggest that you buy a platinum module. Otherwise you can also buy a learner's module, but platinum module is more detailed, more nicely explained. All the fields are explained very nicely in that, right? And everything is covered: loans, advances, your remittances, your inquiries, your even these outward guarantee maintenance, OGM, remittances, ORM, everything is covered in that. And soon I shall be uploading this trade module also, but that will take some time. So kindly share this YouTube video with all your friends and colleagues so that they can subscribe to my YouTube, press a bell icon, and always use my website wherein you will get these live videos on your systems, right? So first you have to add. As a maker, I have to add and customer transfer. So these are the drop downs, right? The drop downs, so you can choose customer transfer, click on go. Then you have to enter all these. Generally it consists of the dates and the details of the check instrument given by the customer. So requested execution date, control X, would be today's date. Then instrument type, check, instrument number, check number, date of the check, right? These are to be entered. Debit execution date, when the account is to be debited. Debit value date, in case you want to be validated, and 3 days validation is allowed in this HPORDM menu option. Credit execution date, enter the date, control X, generally it would be control X, and credit value date. And slide the sidebar down, right? So you get these all these screens here, you slide it down. So as you slide down, you'll have a lot of fields available here, right? And these are very graphically nicely explained in my videos on my website, that is banktekskills.com. So I think that will make a lot of usage for all of you, right? Then you have to go on the address type, the BIC. What is BIC? Is as good as IFSC code, or BIC is bank identifier code, or IFSC code. So select, enter IFSC code of the destination bank, of the beneficiary's bank, right? Bank's code selected from the searcher. You can click on the searcher. Branch code again from the searcher. Account with the institution, and enter details as per state 14 to 17, right? So we use the searcher. Our correspondent BIC, in case we don't have a type. Generally we will be having a type, but this option is given in case that bank is not a member of this RTGS NEFT of the RBI. So we can use a correspondent BIC. Mode of payment. So when you select this drop down, you either you'll get RTGS or NEFT. So as the case is, you select either NEFT or RTGS. Credit account ID of the beneficiary. Our correspondence bank branch code in case required, otherwise not required. Charge option, very important. Click on the charge, and charge code would automatically come there, and click on view charges button, right? Then you get these all these options you can see here. Fetch option is also that automatically all the details will be fetched automatically here. This is the fetch. I'm bringing the cursor here. This is fetch here, right? So this is fetch here, right? And this is the sidebar. Scroll it down further, you can view charges, right? And all these fields are very clearly seen and understood in my videos, which are uploaded on my website banktekskills.com. So kindly use it. Then click on submit. Then unique reference number, unique UTR number, unique transaction reference number is generated, which is to be shared, and this has to be verified after the verifying officer, right? And you get payment order ID, right? And this has to be verified, and UTR number would be generated. I'll show you another PPT or video on that, how to uh, search the UTR number in case UTR number, in case you forgot to note it down. So friends, I hope this is a very small presentation, and again thanks to all of you for subscribing to my YouTube channels. Now I'll be shifting to more topics of banking, Finacle, because more or less I have covered everything. So in between I'll be posting various videos on Finacle also. But I'll be shifting to other modules like invisible banking, digital banking, RTGS, NEFT, and IMPS, UPI. What changes are taking place in UPI? What are the changes in UPI 2 version? And what is the banking going to be in future? Blockchains, cryptocurrencies. After 15 years down the line, you're gonna have invisible banking. Everything would be digital. Even the currency would be in digital form. So there won't be any need for cash in physical form, right? It'll all be digital. So I'll be discussing, so I'll be posting some other videos on very important topics related to your banking, which will help you in your career. So once again, do subscribe to my YouTube channel and do ask your friends and colleagues so that they can advantage, because one, if you are helping others, God will help you. And ask them to log into my website, pay a very nominal amount, and I would prefer that all of you should go in for this platinum module on my website. So pop-up would come and you can log in with any email ID, choose any password, make a payment either of the two, any of the options given in the system. You can make the payment and you can start. You a lot of videos, lots of videos. I think I've combined all the topics in my platinum module, because earlier modules I was not able to combine everything into one module. Now this platinum module consists of everything. So thank you so much, guys, and learn as much as possible, because and be updated with the system. So I'll be sharing a lot of videos on other topics to be on. Of course, there'll be also useful sales and selling techniques, and these topics of the banking I'll be using it. So thank you so much, and have a wonderful knowledge journey.